Hi, my name is Dakshita and I'm your social science educator on Study Room. The chapter that we will be covering in this video is India, size and location. You smart people must have understood what are we going to cover in this chapter. Yes, exactly. We will study about India's size and location. Size of our country and location, how it is placed and where it has been placed. But this is not so simple. We'll make it easy for you. You must have people saying, oh, that country is in north, oh, that country is in south. But how do they get to know where that country is located? Let's find out. First topic that we will study is location. Location of our country. India is a vast country. We all know that India is a very vast country, as you can see from the picture, which lies entirely in the northern hemisphere. Where our country lies, it's in the northern hemisphere. How do we get to know it's in northern hemisphere or in southern hemisphere? Let me tell you. Here I have drawn a globe for you. It is not so beautiful as the real globe, but yes, we can adjust with that. So this globe has two ends. First, it's in the northern side, and second, it's the southern. Obviously, in the right, we mark it as east, and on the left, we mark it as west. Okay, so these are hemispheres, the parts which are being divided in accordance to the direction. Okay, so the upper part, it's majorly known as northern hemisphere, and the lower part is majorly known as the southern hemisphere. So India is a part of northern hemisphere, means somewhere it lies here. Let's move to next point. The mainland extends between latitude 8 degree 4 north and 37 degree 6 north, and longitude 68 degree 7 east and 97 degree 25 east. Now, we got two new terms here, which are latitude and longitude. What are latitude and what are longitude? I'll explain. The earth is divided into many lines called latitude, longitude, equator. What are these lines? These are invisible lines created by human to identify the geometrical coordinates. So the geometrical coordinates are latitudes and longitude. The earth is divided by a line, we call it as equator. Okay, so this is a line, we call it as equator, and equator is always at 0 degree. Okay, so this is the placement measurement which has been given to every invisible line. So the equator measurement is 0 degree. Okay, so above equator is marked as north and below equator is marked as south. I hope this northern hemisphere part is clear to you now. Now coming to latitude and longitude. Longitude. First, longitude are the longitudinal lines, means a long line which has been created from north to east. So the longitudes or longitudinal lines are the lines which starts from north to south. Okay, so these are longitudinal lines. Okay, there are many such lines that has been created. Now, moving to the latitudinal lines. Latitudinal lines are the lateral lines. Lateral lines means starting from east to west. Okay, so these are latitudinal lines. Yes, so now coming to location. Latitude, it covers 8 degree 4 north and 37 degree north, and longitudinal 68 degree. Now they are further divided into Arctic Circle. Okay, we have Arctic Circle and Tropic of Cancer, and in southern part we have Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. Okay, every geometrical coordinate, be it equator, tropic of Cancer, tropic of Capricorn, has been given a degree. Okay, a degree of number. This has been almost 30 degree. Tropic of Cancer is 23 degree approx, and Arctic Ocean has been given a degree, which is basically to actually determine the location. Okay, so somewhere the our country lies in this part. Okay, because Tropic of Cancer divides our country into two equal parts. Okay, Tropic of Cancer is also known as the hottest zone, right? So you just have to understand these terms, as these are referred as these are basically given to give you a proper exact location of our country. Okay, yes, moving on, our next point is Tropic of Cancer 23 degree 30 knot divides the country into two equal parts. As I was telling you, it divides our country into two equal parts. Okay, to the south east mainland lie Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So southeast we have here Andaman and Nicobar Island. In Bay of Bengal, this is in Bay of Bengal, and to the southwest we have Lakshadweep Island. Okay, so let me draw a structure of India here to make it more understandable for you. So here lies Lakshadweep. Okay, so what is mainland? Basically, mainland means a part of country which is a part of country, and is referred as mainland. So the part of country is referred as mainland. So we have Andaman and Nicobar, and we have Lakshadweep as part of our country. Maybe they're not attached to the boundary of a country, but they're still part of our country. Okay, and Lakshadweep is in Arabian Sea. Okay, southernmost point. So this point, the southernmost point, means the last point of our country, is known as the Indira point. Okay, so this point is known as Indira point. Now I have two very fun questions for you. First is, in which continent is India located? Think and tell me in which continent India is located. Is India in northern hemisphere? Is India part of northern hemisphere or a southern hemisphere? Think about it. So for the first one, if you said Asia, that's correct. And India, yes, India is a part of northern hemisphere. Okay, moving on, we'll do detailing about size. Now we will talk in numbers. Okay, so India has land boundary of 15,200 kilometer. Okay, so this land boundary, we're just talking about the land boundary here. So India has the land boundary of 15,200 kilometer. Okay, the total length of coastline of mainland, including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep, is 7,516. Okay, coastline is referred to as boundary between sea and the mainland. It's called coastline. Okay, so the boundary between sea and mainland is the coastline. Okay, coastline including Andaman and Nicobar here and Lakshadweep here is 7,516.6 kilometer. Our next point is about the mountains. So yes, India is bounded by young-fold mountains. We have young-fold mountains in the northwest and northeast as well. The Great Himalayas we're talking about. They are known as young-fold mountains. Why do you think they are known as young-fold mountains? Because their age is not much. They are just 10 to 25 million years old. I know that's a lot for a human, but for mountains, they are very, very young, and also they have steeper slopes and deeper valleys. That's why they are known as the young-fold mountains. And their location is here, northwest and northeast. Okay. Now coming to the south, from 22 degree north Okay, from 22 degree, from here 22 degree, the country begins to taper. Okay, as you can see, the country begins to taper and extend more towards Indian Ocean, dividing the sea into two parts. So one we have Arabian Sea, and the Arabian Sea, and the next sea is Bay of Bengal in the east. Okay, so in the west side we have Arabian Sea, or in the east side we have Bay of Bengal. Now we'll talk about numbers of size. So the land mass. Now it's about the land mass here. In previous topic we were talking about the boundaries. Now we will talk about the land mass, which means this whole part. Okay, so the land mass of India is 20. India is 3.28 million square kilometer. The total land mass is, whatever the land India covers, is 3.28 kilometer. Okay, and this is just geographical area 2.4%. This is just a geographical area of 2.4% of the world. Okay, so although India is such a big country that it is the 7th largest country in the world in terms of area, but still it just holds 2.4% of land. Okay, now next point is the latitude and longitudinal extent of mainland is about 30 degree. Okay, so it extend about 30 degree. Okay, from north to south and from west to east. Okay, so it extend its mainland to total 30 degree. Now we will be talking about the about now we will be talking about the time and time lag. Okay, so from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, here we have Gujarat, and here we have Arunachal Pradesh. There is a time lag of 2 hours. Okay, so there is a time lag of 2 hours. Why? Because standard meridian of India, the standard meridian of India passes through Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. It passes through Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh, means from here it passes through, and it is taken as the standard time for whole country. Okay, so that's why there is a lag of 2 hours, because of this coordinate which passes through Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Next, I have one brainstorming question for you. How many countries does India share its land boundary with? Think about it. How many countries does India share its land boundary with? We're talking about land boundary here. So there are total 7 countries India share with its land boundary with. Okay, we have China. I want you to name them with me. We have Afghanistan. We have Pakistan. We have Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, and Bangladesh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yes, these are 7 countries India share its land boundary with. That's it in this video. I will cover the rest of the part in next video.